argue with the umpires very often because most of them are your good friends anyway.
Or your senior schoolmates or something.
And that ball was lifted. And it's gone.
Well, Guardians definitely lost it in the middle of the air because he wasn't able to recognize the pass of the flying ball. And that is the 6th home run that Zhang Zhihao hit off Wudo, which is mentioned maybe 2 minutes ago that Wudo is really going to be careful with Zhang Zhihao, and he did it again.
I lost that one in the lights myself, too.
Oh, yeah.
As I thought that Gao Guolin was going to settle underneath it out there, but it ended up over his head and over the wall. Unfortunately for the Guardians. At work the other day. And like you said, just like sometimes you don't see how fast these guys move the bat or their hands through the zone. Yep. And it's just amazing to watch some of these power hitters. Ooh, broken bat. It's going to be trouble. That could score one. That will score one. And runners at first and third as an RBI single for Zhang Zhixian puts the Guardians on the board. Both pitchers have dealt themselves a tough hand there here in the first inning.
True.
As that could be 2 over to second and on to first. And that will be a double play that ends the inning. But the Guardians get on the board, and they're down by 1, trailing 2-1. You know, you hit the nail on the head when you're talking about the way that the sky or the lights or something out there, because Gao Guolin, as he pops this one up to second, he's usually pretty solid out there, right?
Wow!
Absolute disaster in the infield for the Brothers as the wind wreaks havoc on second baseman. Oh, and first baseman.
I mean, definitely this time it is because of the wind. Because I was going to say regarding when you were making the statement of the sky, as I was going to say right now the sky is dark, but with the wind, that is really creating a problem for So right now. And look at Sueda, he was a foot away from being able to catch that baseball.
Yeah, I mean, you saw...
I just heard the term from the Chinese booth, they not even close. They were speaking English in their booth right now. So the wind is really creating a problem just for this play right now.
But runner takes off for second, and that one's bounced into center field. And you're going to see... you're going to see Yue Donghua take off for third base. As Xu Jihong goes down on strikes. You know, a hit here would be an RBI, right? So it would be a nice way to get off to Snide for sure. And that one.
Whoa!
Oh, it's dropped by Wong at second base. And that's going to bring in a run from third to make it 3-1. Oh, he had it in his glove, and it must have popped out when he hit the ground.
That was really, I mean, as far as the Guardians is concerned, there was really a pity that he had it in his glove, but he wasn't able to hold it as he flipped onto the ground and he lost the ball. Well, look at how disappointed his face is telling us. Look at that! Look at the jump, the leap. I mean, that was beautiful to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch that play right from the very beginning, his drop.
By Gao Guohui's double play in the first inning. The first pitch.
And that one is gone. Whammy! Tie game. Zhang Zhixian. That will be his 6th home run of the season. And to make the game, 3-2.
You were a little bit too excited, but exactly, that is his 6th home run of the season, and definitely start the 4th inning on a very positive note for the team Fubon Guardians.
I still have that play of Wong as an out in my book.
Well, if you put it that way, then yeah, the game is tied, but unfortunately it is not tied.
Hot bat continue.
To try to help their teammate.
I mean, those three names are very famous names in Taiwan ball. As that ball's hit deep to center, and just as Richard asks for help, help is delivered. Whammy! Now I think I can safely say we have a tie game, right?
Yeah, you are absolutely right now. And from my experience, from calling the home run distance in those All-Star games here, I think that one at least traveled 430 or even 440 foot on that home run.
Wow, that was an absolute bomb to dead center too, right?
Yeah,
It's dead
true.
center.
Yeah. That's funny. You talk about Guardians and Guardian Angels. You're just saying he's asking for some help from him, and right away, help was delivered. The third one was from a home run as well. I mean, there's really nothing that much you can complain about.
This is going to add to his ERA total, as that's a single, and around comes Gao Guohui to probably score his first run of the season as well.
It could be. Not that good though.
Not much of a discrepancy.
Yeah.
And just right on cue, not much of a discrepancy, as it didn't matter if it was a righty or a lefty.
Wow.
But what a great throw by Zhang Zihao to perhaps nail Gao Guolin at the plate. And I think Gao Guolin will be the main part in the play of in the replay again.
And is there another challenge going on? I believe so. I see the challenge girl is, bringing in her equipment for the umpire. And Hu Jinong will be able. And that is an out there, and then the inning is over. Well, but not before the Guardians score another 2 runs after the 6th inning. The Guardians is 4 and the Brothers 3. We bring you this game, and let's take a look again what a perfect throw can only do to tag Gao Guolin out in front of the home plate to end the last inning and to end the hope for the Guardians to keep the inning alive, or maybe to. It is possible for Wu Dorong to score the. This one dropped a little bit and then throw to the second for the 3rd out of the inning. The Guardians was able to protect the lead, the 1-run lead.
Rip the cover off of this ball right now.
I mean, Zhang Zhixian was hot tonight. He had. And that one went through the short. As Hua Malong Ipun came back to the home plate very easily to score the 5th run. Well, we call it the insurance run or the go-ahead run. Well, we can see if it's insured enough, but nonetheless, the Guardians are leading Brothers 5-3. From Massachusetts or from Los Angeles, everybody knows. And that's called 3rd strike again to end the inning here. And in this inning, the Brothers, although they were able to occupy the scoring position, but they weren't able to bring any runs in after 7 1/2.
And that ball's up the middle, and that's going to score a couple as it dribbles into center field, and Mr. Consistency comes through again to make it 7-3. And I think you called that one, Richard. It's just like he waits and waits and waits, and he's only going to swing at a strike.
When he was batting against Peng Sibing, he went 2 for 2.
This one's rolled over past the 3rd baseman Wang, and that will score Hua from 3rd base, and the damage continues. That was a little bit unfortunate.
Or in the later part of the game.
That ball's drilled into the gap. Gonna be trouble, as we will see Lin Yitran coming around from 2nd base. He wasted no time on that one.
Oh, yeah. Taking the first pitch for 4 on the night. And that's another ground ball, and that is the ball game.
Would you look at that? Oh, my Lord, says Mr. O, and he hands Woodall this ball because 375 days are over. And the Guardians come through with a big one here. 4 runs in the 8th, 1 in the 7th, 2 in the 6th. Wow, 6, 7, 8. That was some great innings.
Oh, yeah, definitely.